What's going on, guys? We are live. We're back again. We were supposed to have this interview last week. A little bit of a rain check. We're coming at you today. Have a really awesome interview. Let me know how the sound is and everything. Should be good. Today on the show, we have an amazing guest. He's lost 50 pounds doing a keto diet, all from a wheelchair, and he has started a successful food brand. So we're going to go over all that today. How's it going, Adam?
Great, man. Thanks so much for having me on. It's an honor. You guys are terrific. Always been great to follow your show, and always great to see the wonderful products that you have. I'm just super excited to be on today, so thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming on. If you guys have questions, just leave them in chat. We'll get to those a little bit more towards the end. Tell us, I guess, about your story. How long have you been doing keto? Where did you first hear about it, and just your experience with starting it?
You know, that's a great question. I started probably in 2019, a little bit before that. I moved out to Southern California in late 2016, and somebody always asked me, Adam, you got to try surfing. You're in Southern California. I'm in a wheelchair and love to get out and do things. Life is always about what you can't do, not what you can't. So I figured I'm out in Southern California. I might as well try surfing. Well, at that time, I was 80 pounds overweight, but I was so moved by the day and the experience. I said, you know, if I can get into better shape, I could do more things like this. And so I've always tried different diets and, you know, no excuses. It's harder to lose weight when you're sitting down all day. So I looked at different diets and I just started exercising in the pool and doing some exciting things. And then my buddy who I was working with in the pool said, Adam, if you need to turn it up a notch, you really got to change your diet. I said, how are we going to do that? And he said, well, we got to get rid of the carbs and the sugars. And that's where it really started. I started doing research and I found the keto lifestyle. And I just started implementing things on a daily basis. And before I knew it, the weight just started coming off. I felt great. I was in control of what I was eating. And it was really like a snowball effect.
Yeah, a lot of people, they latch on to the excuses. Of course, you obviously have a great excuse. So I think the mindset is the first thing really to set yourself up for success on any kind of big change, any kind of routine you're trying to get into. So what was the process of getting that mindset? Because obviously you have a very positive mindset now. A lot of us, though, are just in kind of a negative mindset. When something goes wrong, that's a big excuse. We latch onto those things. So what was the whole process like? Because I assume it takes time to kind of cultivate that, right?
Great question. And for me, it really was starting small. It was really I wanted to set attainable goals that I could reach every day and build on that. You know, it's real easy if you look at it from a big picture thing. Oh my God, I got to lose all this weight. What the heck am I going to do? I broke it down into very simple goals. Like today, I was just going to drink water and not have any carbs. I wasn't on any timetable. I wasn't okay, today I'm going keto and never turning back. It takes time, but you got to build it up and you got to teach your body. It's like learning a new language. It's not a diet. It's a language. So I really had to teach myself. And I really started small because I believe that success breeds success. Positivity breeds positivity. And conversely, if you're overwhelmed, you look at it too big, it's going to be too hard to follow in anything you do, whether diet or life.
I think that's a problem probably specific to keto more so than other diets too, because it's kind of a sciencey aspect where am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? There's all these rules it seems like you have to follow. And it can be kind of prohibitive to some people, especially if you have the mindset where it's all or nothing. I have to be doing it perfectly or I can't even do it at all. So I think that is good advice. Just kind of relax a little bit, make slow and steady progress every day. So take us through when you first started, if you remember back. Was it tough? What was some of your big pain points and how did you address them?
You know, it was tough because you crave certain things, but I was so excited about excuse me, I was so excited about the opportunity to get into the pool, to really make these changes. That when I had this craving of wanting to eat a carb or something, I would just grab a drink of water, or I'd actually chew a piece of gum, or I would, just really focus in on what I was doing. It was hard in the beginning, but you just bear through it. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it, and it's not. There's no real magic potion. You just got to have discipline. And I was at that point in my life where I wanted to make a change. I needed to make a change, and what really helped me, and I'm sure you've seen this, Matt, is the movie The Magic Pill.
Yeah.
That really opened my eyes to the benefits of a low carb, low sugar, high iron fat diet. And that really propelled things as well.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because there's so many of these like cliches and phrases that people say that we don't really think deeply about. But I guess as I've gotten older, I realized like all the stuff my parents told me growing up, a lot of it was true. Just at the time, I wasn't really reading into it enough. So like the fact that if you look at like different statistics, you'll see like 90 to 95% of people fail to lose weight. And so if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So you have to think like you're going to have to do something that 95% of people can't do, won't do, in order to have some kind of success. So I think when you start framing it like that, it's going to be a little hard. You got to do it anyway. You got to like build up some toughness and just do it. And we do have a question in the chat. Someone else is saying that they are also unable to walk and stand, and they're wondering how you prepare your meals. They find it very difficult.
Right. That is certainly a challenge. For me, I'm not much of a cook. So that's why the food space was so interesting to me, because I'm having to grab a lot of things on the go. I would just basically, what I do is obviously when I eat a sandwich, I kind of pick off the bread, and I just have the lettuce and the burger. You just kind of adapt to things, and it's not that easy, especially when you're going to restaurants. You don't know what they put in the food. You just kind of got to do your best, to adapt. But it certainly is a challenge. I have, folks that come in to the house and kind of help me with eggs in the morning. But now I'm finding more and more that restaurants do have a keto menu, which was really, really exciting to me. And, you can order a steak and get, the vegetables, you just kind of adapt.
Yeah, definitely. It's getting easier and easier with all the offerings and stuff out there. And I guess we should have mentioned this at the top, but you are the founder, correct, of Keto Crisp?
Yes, the founder. And we launched in 2019, shortly, about 9 months after I started the keto diet, just because I really felt the need for a great tasting on-the-go snack bar. It really focused on great taste. There's a reason why I was heavy in the beginning. I love food.
Yeah, most of us do. And that's funny. So you started the company in 2019?
Yes.
See, I think this gets back to just having some sort of positivity, abundance mindset too, because in 2019, we've been doing our channel and our website for, I guess, almost like 5.5 years now. So like, I remember way back when we first started it, it was like before keto was really popular. Most people didn't even know about it. But even at that time, if you kind of looked into it, you could have told yourself like, it's already been done, like everyone's already doing keto stuff. Like there's no really room for me to do a cool new keto YouTube channel or something. It's already out there. And especially in 2019, there was tons of keto products. So it must have been easy to look at what's out there and be like, it's going to be tough to top this. It's tough to compete with these people. And most people would just like pack their bags, not really pursue it.
Interesting point, but I don't look at the tough. I look at the uniqueness of the opportunity. And back then, I was so excited. I was so excited about the diet and the lifestyle, Matt, of what it afforded me to do, that I wanted to share my story with everybody else, because if I could do it, you could do it, and we can do it together. And that one, it's got incredible taste.